those are a few thoughts. But yeah, I mean, almost killed myself in college. Had a date in the calendar, had a plan, knew exactly how I was going to do it to make it look like an accident. I mean,
How
it
were you
was.
gonna do it?
I won't mention it because it's too good, and other people will copy it. I've never wanted to discuss it because there are people who are probably watching this who are in pain, and until I give them maybe a glimpse of how I got out, I wouldn't want to give them any blueprint. It's just too risky. I wouldn't want to feel the responsibility for that. But I got really, really lucky. Once again, one of those sliding door moments. If it had been 2 or 3 years later, I wouldn't be here. The reason is I went to Firestone Library at Princeton, where I went undergrad. Um, Funny story, but my guidance counselor in high school was like, you should definitely not apply to Princeton or any hard schools for that matter. We can talk about that if you want, but misaligned incentives. Anyway, got in and uh, was reserving a book on assisted suicide from Firestone Library. But someone else had already taken it out. Some other student was reading it. And I put in a request. So you put in a request with the library. What do they do? At that point in time, they would mail you a postcard. But I was taking a year away from school at that point. I took a break from undergrad, which is what the school and what a lot of schools will encourage you to do if they think you're having if you claim any mental duress, because they don't want a suicide on their watch on their campus, right? It might not help you, but they don't want
Mm-hmm.
that as a blemish on their record, so to speak. So the actual postcard got mailed to my parents at home. I'd forgotten to change my mailing address at the registrar's office. So postcard goes to my parents' house and it's like, congratulations, your book is now in on assisted suicide, whatever. Mom called me freaking out and I tap danced and I lied. I was like, oh, it's a friend at Rutgers who couldn't get the book and I was just trying to help him out, da, da, da. But it snapped me, it broke the spell. It snapped me out of it.